Well, if this wild winter weather has taught us nothing else these last few weeks, is that we need to be prepared and to know the importance of the rules of three. Liz Bonus explains in tonight's Medical Edge.
Chances are, sometime in the last few weeks, you felt the chill of the wind, the frigid temperatures, or maybe even the loss of power due to this wild winter weather. It is part of the reason winter wilderness expert Rick Wheeler, an adventure outpost manager, and Jen Hilbert, an outdoor program coordinator for the University of the Great Outdoors, say we need to be prepared.
We promote adventure recreation, education, and enjoying the great outdoors. And in the winter, we really focus on the wilderness survivals.
We teach a variety of wilderness skills, everything from primitive fire building to shelter making to winter survival to land orienteering, to water purification and gathering techniques, to food gathering techniques, everything you need to survive out in the wild, we hope.
So they admit that most of us aren't spending our time learning these skills these days. We're kind of into the video game thing, sitting in our living rooms where it's nice and warm. So they invited us to come along, and we invite you to come along and see what they do and what maybe all of us should learn and know. They started with how to start a fire. As you can see, the key is patience. And then they got into some of the important things we all need to know for survival.
On survival, we talk about the rules of three. Average person can survive roughly 3 minutes without air, 3 hours in an extreme exposure situation, whether extremely hot or extremely cold. Average person can make it about 3 days without water, about 3 weeks without food, and they say about 3 months without if you lose hope in extreme isolation.
Even rescue signs are in groups of three, Rick says.
Whether it's 3 gunshots, 3 knocks of your pots and pans, 3 lines in the sand, and SOS is 3 long, 3 short, 3 long.
He also then showed us rustic shelters and a snare set up in the woods. Warmth, shelter, and food gathering, he said, critical for your survival. How critical?
Well, if you're in the wrong setting, they could keep you alive.
Enough said, I guess.